Alright everybody, welcome back. It's your boy Young Native, and today we are going to be talking about the newest Battlefront. Yes, you heard me right. There will be a sequel to Star Wars Battlefront coming next year. It says, let me read you the quote from Mr. Big CFO Blake Jorgensen from DICE. What he said is, quote, "The next Battlefront is coming a year from now," end quote. So we only got a quote, or we only got one sentence, excuse me, from that, and it just pretty much confirms that, a new game is coming. Nothing I haven't said already. But let's get a little detailed, let's look at the details on that and the facts. One fact is, it said next year, so if you take a look at it, episode 8 is coming out next year also, so they're gonna be, I'm pretty sure, advertising, this new game along with episode 8. So we might get a pre-order that we can play as some sort of battle that's going to be in episode 8, or just something like that. It's going to be the official episode 8 release date is going to be December 15th of 2017. So we got this game about mid-November. So we're probably going to be we're going to be shooting I'm going to say November 10th all the way from the 20th of the release date. So who knows? What we're going to be doing, what I'm going to be talking about is, I'm going to be talking about my thoughts of what needs to be improved in the next Battlefront, and we're going to be breaking that down into sound, graphics, gameplay, and the big juicy one is the content, which I know a lot of you want to talk about that are going to be complaining. Okay, so let's get right into sound. The sound is pretty good in this game. From the blasters all the way from the X-Wings, the TIE Fighters, the voice actors, it's all great, It actually sounds like, stuff straight from the movies, so that's one thing I envy that they did with this game. And one little small minor thing is, I wish that major characters that are involved in the movies, they can be in this game also. They could be giving me orders to go to an extraction point, escort this cargo, or escort this droid. Princess Leia calling me a nerf herder, just telling me to go do something. Just instead of these generic officers or admirals from both the Empire and the Rebels. So that's just a little thing I want. And let's go on to the graphics. Another thing I do not have to judge is the graphics were so great. The cinematography, I believe that's what it's called, that they used is so amazing. Hoth has never looked better. The ice caves that are in Hoth, those are amazing. The deserts and Tatooine, those are all awesome. The Endor looks so freaking beautiful. Oh my god, this game is just beautiful. Hands down, one of the best games I have seen. That and Uncharted 4, those are the ones I can definitely put on the on top of the list. So no need to talk about graphics. They obviously know what they are doing. And let's go on to gameplay. What I think needs to be improved in gameplay is, we need to vault. We need to lay prone. Those are things that should have been in the game. But my guess is the reason why that they didn't have those is because this game would be compared to too much to another one of EA's games is Battlefield. Even though it got compared to Battlefield either way, people said it was just Battlefield reskinned. So that's probably one reason. That's just my guess why those things weren't in there. Those are things you need in a shooter, because those are things that can get you to a objective better, or it can help you find cover when you're getting shot at. I could lay prone right here, I could vault over this dude. Just stuff like that. I could vault over these boxes when I can't just jump 3 feet in the air. So those are things that need to be improved, at least on the ground, from what I've known. Other than that, they got this game pretty much patched up. There were a couple things that were were buggy, but you know they fixed all that by the end of this game. You know this game's a year old, so you know they done pretty good with listening to the fans and the feedback and everything that involves us. So you know, one little complaint I guess could be. Oh wait, you know what? Let's go on to Fighter Squadron. Yes, that's one thing I forgot is space battles need to be in the game like right away, like not added later, like the third DLC, like this one was. Maneuvers need to be the countdown or the countdown. The timer needs to be reduced. Like you know, maneuvers should be automatically thrown in to. But that's just my guess. You know. It all has to do with balancing the game, and I'm not really an expert at balancing games. So the maneuvers, you know, doing the barrel roll left, doing the barrel roll right, or the 180 backflip in an X-wing or a TIE fighter, those need to come a lot more sooner. Oh, we're going off on with Han Solo right now. And one other little teeny complaint is the the droids. Like, you know, the R4-D5 droid that you can get as a star card, or the infantry turret, or the Viper droid, those need to be nerfed. Like, they have incredible range, and their damages are pretty crazy. You know, it bugs you. It really bugs you when you're at like 60 health with a hero, and a droid like comes up on you and you know gets your health all the way down to 30 within like a second. Okay, so moving off of gameplay, that's pretty much all I have. You know, you guys can drop a comment and let me know if I'm missing anything. So we're gonna move on to the big juicy steak, which is the content. Yes, this is what the game got wrong with. Is oh, get on by Greedo. But yes, the content. First, I'm gonna hit them right with the bat is the more eras, and we need the Clone Wars in the next game. I'm not sure if they can get away the second time without having the Clone Wars. Maybe different wars. I'm not sure. I'm not. The only ones I know about are, you know, the Clone Wars and obviously the new trilogy wars, like the fight between the Resistance and the First Order with episodes 7, 8, and 9. So those could be in the game also. I'm not sure if like the Old Republic could be in, like, you know, Knights of the Old Republic, that era, like, you know, those guys way before Obi-Wan and Anakin. So this clip is going to be ending soon right here. We're going to be jumping into Battle Station game mode within the Death Star, so just watch out for that. We actually won this game, so we got that W. Jumping back into the topic is the lightsabers wielders need to be in the game a lot more often. Is the heroes or villains, so there need to be more, like, you know, Jedis, more Siths, you know, with lightsabers, whether it be Count Dooku, Asajj Ventress, or General Grievous, sorry. And, you know, Obi-Wan, Anakin, Ahsoka, you know, Ko-Plun, I believe that's one Jedi Masters, Sam Els, Mace Windu, motherfucker. Sorry kids. But, you can't mention Sam L without saying that. But another thing is, if you look at Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader's swings and with their lightsabers, is they're pretty generic. Like, they just swing left and swing right, and it rinse and repeat. It's pretty boring. The heroes and villains, their outfits also need to change with each map, not just be stuck with, like, you know, give us those community challenges. Like, who really cares for community challenges? Like, it's pretty cool, but they should obviously do that at launch of the game. Like, you know, Leia should have her, like, all white gown or wherever it is for the Death Star, or Luke should have his, you know, Hoth suit in Hoth, you know, just stuff like that. Or let's go to the next one. Is more blasters need to be available at launch, and they need to be balanced. You can't have a DL-44 situation going on. The blasters, the cars, they need to be customizable, I believe. Like, you know, whether it's the sights, you could I don't know, add something that increases the damage, decreases the damage, improves the accuracy, you know, stuff like that. Just certain modifications. Another one that needs, another thing is interactable objects, you know, by objects, I mean by characters, like, you know, the Sarlacc pit can grab you and throw you and eat you, or the Tusken Raiders can shoot you, or Rancors and can grab you, or something like that, you know, Banthas can eat you, or Tauntauns, you can ride Tauntauns, just stuff like that. Or big ass, or like Levolutions need to be in the game also. A higher level cap is definitely needed. What else? That's pretty much all I have to say about this. More species could be more, and could be added in the customization. They've already done pretty good, but that's gonna do it, guys. Thank you all for watching. Hear me talk about this game, and if you can, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you very much. My name's Young Native Free.